Friends, the next civilizational war is going to be between so called conservatives and so called liberals. This war has been there from long time, between the generations, earlier generations, and the next generations. But because of the globalization and very fast communication and a global village that this earth has become, this is going sharper and sharper every day, and this is also resulting in violence, um, like Trump shooting and so many other things like that, and fear mongering, and there are different tactics for the all these two sides. What I'm trying to say is, in this war, we have to pick sides. Otherwise, there is not going to be much neutrality that is possible uh, as we go on. They are making sure there is no neutrality, or there is no moderacy. Though people want to be moderate, they are forcing to take some sides. They are even changing the ground itself, where suppose you were moderate earlier, now if the left goes far left, so far left that you earlier the moderate person will look like right or even far right. So that is the amount of skewedness that is coming into the picture. So the ground itself is being changed, the definitions itself are being changed, themselves are being changed, and nomenclature, the meaning of the words themselves are being changed, grammar is being changed. Everything seems so, there is no standard at all. So uh, one side is making sure there are no standards, no rules, no norms, no nothing. Everything can be celebrated, provided money goes from poor to rich. That has to happen. That is the rule. And except that, every other rule is an enemy to this agenda. This is what the far left has decided, uh, very in a very solid fashion. And every, like, media, judiciary, bureaucracy, and politics, everything, all institutions, businesses, all of these institutions together are being forced. People are actually scheming this and pouring in money to make this happen. What is this? This is, money should be transferred as rapidly, and as slowly, and slowly means as silently and gradually and consistently as possible, from the poor to the rich, the filthy rich. Only the rich will survive, and that riches, I mean, the poor people also are becoming richer, but in a particular way, in the lifestyle way. For example, they may get a few cars and mobiles and such things. Okay, but real wealth, these are not real wealth. They know that these are depreciating assets, and these just these are not real wealth. Real estate is real wealth, gold is real wealth. So you know whatever is scarce is limited, that is the real wealth, and that goes to the rich people. So that ultimate control will always be of the rich people. And this is a scheme that is being financed by some very big powers, which do not care about any patriotism, about anything that is community, that is dedicated to collective welfare, because any such groups will be obstacles for this agenda of theirs. Therefore, it is a very great uh, uh, cause for the next big war that could be historical. And this war is not necessarily with bombs and bullets, etc. It is in the idea level, and family is enemy for this globalism, or for this, you know for one side, family is uh, an obstacle for them. Community is an obstacle for them. patriotism is an obstacle for them, religion is an obstacle for them. But being used, religion is very curious because it is such a strong thing, such a very powerful institution or a belief system that can be manipulated easily and pitched against each other. uh, so that is being used, and so many things like uh, it is manifest evil, that these powers that are running, that are trying to, you know, pull everybody, willing or not willing, into this net, because the fact that they are weak financially, and weak in terms of they don't know actually there is a conspiracy going on behind. And I know I'm sounding very, you know what, whoever says such things like this, what I just said, without mincing words, they'll be branded as conspiracy theorists, and they'll be sidelined very easily. That is also a part of the psychological war that is going on in this world. And so many so-called conspiracy theories have come true in America now, and in general in the world, that that it is so comic, and we we cannot tell what is true and what is not true anymore. And that is by design, that people should not be able to tell what is true and what is right and what is wrong, what is true, what is not true, what is real and what is unreal. The whole business of this kind of powers is to make sure there is no order in society, there is no clarity in anybody's mind, and there is no peace or prosperity anywhere. Only then this kind of manipulation is possible. And what happens is, with the time, people become so weak that they now cannot, because they cannot tell right from wrong. Now they cannot fight at all, because the enemy is not clear. There is no common enemy, there is no clarity. uh, I'm definitely as very concerned naturally, but I'm also concerned more because people are not even realizing this, and people will just brand people who call this out as with some names, and they just sideline them. Mm, I don't want to be this guy to say all these things, but I have to say it is my business to say the truth. And I don't know what will happen to people like that, but I don't care also. Overall, I don't care. And only strong will survive, resilient and dedicated, and definitely those who believe in reincarnation will survive overall, because in one life it is not possible to fight this war or see a logical end to such conflict, such very underlying subtle level global conflict. We will be defeated by scale and sheer number, I mean, uh, sheer subtlety and manipulative and what do you say, conspiratory nature of this whole game. I don't know whether people think I made sense, but after this 9 minutes, but you know, I guess I have to say, and I will say what I want, what I know to be true, and it is up to the people who will receive and whether they will receive or not. Thank you.